Long ago, in the village of Cebuan, there lived a beautiful maiden named Juana. Her home was near an enchanted cave in which fairies were said to live. One morning, as she was walking near the cave, she met a young man. He was a stranger, but he stopped and said,
Good morning. May I walk with you?
as she walked along with Juana, he began to tell her many strange and wonderful things. She was so charmed and pleased with his manners and beautiful language that she soon forgot that they had ever been strangers. He too felt that she was no longer a stranger, for he had fallen in love with her at first sight. The next morning, they met again. The young man told Juana that he was really a fairy prince, who had changed himself into a man. Then he told her of the land in which he lived, the land of make-believe. He talked of how wonderful it would be if he could take her there. But he said sadly,
You are not a fairy. No one can live in the land of make-believe except fairies.
as he turned to leave, he said,
Tonight I shall see you for the last time.
that night he came to say goodbye. But when it was time for him to leave, Juana felt that she could not let him go. She clung to his hands to hold him back. Even while she was holding them, the fairy vanished, leaving his hands in her grasp. So she ran and buried them in the corner of the garden and put a small stone nearby to mark the place. Early the next morning, she went to the garden to see if anything had happened to the buried hands. Near the stone, she saw a small green plant pushing itself up through the soil. Juana watched it daily and treated it with the greatest of care. Soon, it grew into a tall plant with big fan-like leaves. In a month's time, some strange-looking fruit appeared on it. The fruit grew in rows like cluster of fingers on a hand. The strange fruit was the first bunch of bananas in the world.